I really told you that Junior is my son. And you still want Vanessa to come here so that they can confirm?
Okay, if Vanessa...
Okay, she told you.
I may use a very bad word. And I got it when I was in primary school or somewhere thereabout. Empty debes, they make a lot of...
So I'm empty debe. Why are you calling me empty debe? Why are you calling me empty debe?
Security.
I'm empty.
This person...
You can't just abuse me and you expecting me to... No.
Tell him that.
It's not now. I will not get out. No way. How can you call me empty debe?
Have your bahasha.
And let me make something clear before I go. Give me my papers first.
Get out.
Before I go, let me tell you.
Get out.
You will never see Junior. In fact, you will never see Junior. You will never see Junior. You will never see him.
Get out.
You will never see him. Whatever you are speaking is just nonsense because I'm not getting.
So what's happening is this. We have the dominant traits. This is what I'm trying to explain to this young man. If Junior is there and Junior looks like him, looks alike like him, we call them the dominant traits. We may have the recessive traits. Recessive traits, it may force us sometimes to do the DNA. You get that? But dominant traits, we may say, the boy looks like him, let's give him. Are you getting me right?
Yes.
So when the boy is presented before us, we have... Can we wait?
Did I show you the picture?
Relax, please.
Me, I didn't see any picture.
You stop doing that.
Doctor reason.
Why are you pretending to be so good in front of people?
We came to the doctor. Let the doctor
just behave the way you used to behave. Don't just behave the way you want. You're pretending to be so good more than whatever you are.
Okay, what I'll do is very simple. Prince, you give me one answer and now you walk out of my office. The answer is... No.
Don't mention that. I can't just walk out before knowing the truth.
Just a minute.
No, I can't just walk out.
That's what I want done. And the question is, William, if we don't go around, we say we don't run around. And this case here is not even a case. Me, what I'm seeing here, when somebody comes with an x-ray,
yes,
that, well, I have a fracture. You cannot send somebody, let the plaster of Paris be placed there, and there is no fracture on the leg. You cannot do a POP if there is no fracture on the leg. If I send somebody for the POP to be done...
Seems to be
no. Just a minute.
Somebody.
Security. Can you have this man out?
No. I can't get... No.
You have to get out because if you cannot...
I will only walk out knowing the truth, okay?
Let him...
I will only... Why are you taking me away?
Go.
Just leave me.
Wait outside. Wait outside. We want to listen to serious things here.
Of course.
Let me sit near now. This guy is making a lot of noise here.
This is something that we have to listen to. You cannot say, let the plaster of Paris be placed on a leg or a foot that has no fracture.
Very true.
You see that?
Yeah.
I cannot say that, well, being the fact that the title here is DNA, and everything that it entails has nothing to do with DNA, I say it's a DNA test.
You can't do
You
that.
see that?
You can't
Another
do that.
thing, I'm telling the gentleman, let Junior come.
Yes.
Let him come. We give 2 hours, the DNA to be done. Even if it's 3 hours, there's no problem. I'll talk to the lab. They try to run over this a bit faster than usual so that we can hold other tests done. Let them not be done. We run this DNA fast to be done. So that they come, you, William, Junior here, and Prince. From there we can know.
Mondi.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Mondi. Sure.
Yes.
Fine. So
Mondi is my brother.
Yes. That's good. So that we know that, well, Junior is here, he has given the blood for DNA. Prince has given the blood for DNA. Omondi has given the blood for DNA. You also, you can give the blood for DNA. Because, now we are running these people here. Are we there? The mother of Prince has nothing to do with this. And if at all she gave blood anywhere for DNA, we may now ask the officers to ask her more questions. How can you go to a birth, or let me say a conception, that you never participated in? How can you take yourself to give blood and this is not your child? You are not even the wife, you are not even a husband, and you are giving your blood there. Until we went with my mother. Another thing here, I've been seeing patients here. And the only thing that we may say, a mother who is holding the surrogacy,
Yes.
that is, she cannot give birth because there is what we call hysterectomy. We remove the uterus. And this mother, she wants to have a child. We say, okay, fine, you still have the ovaries. These ovaries, they still produce eggs. The eggs are still as any other egg because they hold all the estrogen. We say, okay, fine, we may ask for your husband's sperm to meet this egg. Then we give to that lady who is a surrogate mother to carry for 40 weeks. And that one you'll claim that is your child because the egg came from you, the sperm came from your husband.
That happens only to a woman that has no uterus. Okay.
I'm telling you, the one that we have done is hysterectomy. The one
So
that
when the uterus is not there, the eggs are alive in this woman.
So
Okay.
we may sometimes also say, okay, fine, this lady here, the tubes are too narrow. The eggs cannot come from the ovaries down the uterus. We can do that one still. We may find that this lady has what we call endometriosis, a multiple deposits in the uterus that cannot hold the fetus. In that, it cannot feed because there is no progesterone that can be given in the what? In the endometrium. We say, okay, fine, let's give this egg plus the sperm of the husband done and given to another lady to hold.
Another woman.
To hold. These people, they will still claim
For 40?
For 40
Weeks.
And that one, remember, it's a licensed woman who holds this. You cannot just get a woman from anywhere, I want you to carry for me my child. Because when this woman claims, it will be said, you've been licensed to be. And we also don't allow women to be carrying this thing in multiples. You carry at a fee. And after sometimes it's when now you'll be qualified again to carry. You may carry once and you're told now you cannot carry again.
Okay.
You see that? What my friend Prince has to know, and he's still young and he has to know.
Yeah.
People don't fight over anything that has what we call androgen and estrogen. Androgen is the male part. The estrogen is the female part.
Yes.
You see that? If you knew very well that, well, your male part did not play any role somewhere,
Yes.
you will not succeed by saying that, well, this is my child. And you cannot do anything, however compromises you make.
Stano, the way the doctor is now explaining things to us, I am detecting Junior. Junior may be my son. I'm telling you the truth. These people, and Stano, this is why I told you I cannot leave this story just like that.
You have to make sure every stone is turned.
By the
Yes.
way, William, this Prince, are you related?
No.
That's why he doesn't even want this recessive
Yes.
trait done.
This is a crook. This is one of the crooks. I may pity Omondi because Omondi is my brother. And I am the one who allowed Omondi to stay with Vanessa. Unaona? To some extent. Though I told Omondi to some extent, now you can be staying in another house. Later on, we realized that Omondi was with Vanessa.
Was eating
Yes.
the food.
Yeah. But this guy called who?
Prince.
Prince is a crook. I can pity Omondi, but not Prince. Look at this. Prince is a crook, is a thief who has stolen my wife, Vanessa.
Was he after your money?
But how come the DNA report can only have the name Prince against no name? You people, you make me sometimes.
That's what I was even wondering.
You want me to be compromised.
Stano, while we were there, while Stano came to the studio, what did I say? I told, I mean when Prince came, I told Prince, don't live a fake life. Did I tell him?
What's happening here, William? I think Prince would need an explanation from a close family member, and that person who really loves him to be free and to be a free man.
Okay.
Because the way I'm seeing, this thing I'm holding can put him in jail. Because you see, it's a very simple thing, but remember, when I do cancellation, of which I do at 11 at night, I do tell people, because even another was telling me, okay, fine, you see, the wife leaves and then comes at around, I don't know what time. I do tell them, if it's a way type of consultation, cancellation, put it on a speakerphone. Play it loud. Then ask me question. Whoever is claiming, let him talk fast and explain everything. Then that person that is being accused, let him also talk. Like now we had Junior here. No, we had Prince here, and we had you here. Prince didn't want anybody to talk.
Very true.
But when we are doing the cancellation, I do tell them, talk, you finish. The other party also talk, you finish. Now I'll ask questions, posting questions from this person to this person. After this what you said, this what you said, this what you said, this what you said. And then you come to an answer.
Yes.
Then we make the families to be very peaceful families. At 11 at night. Remember, that brings a lot of peace.
Yes.
I've heard of a case, and that was a very serious case. There was a gentleman, I don't want even to mention about it.
Yes.
The gentleman was working in a bakery. In bakery somewhere, this bakery where he was working, he was doing an overtime. Why? Because the wife brought some 2 children from out to be assisted by this gentleman. The gentleman had only 1 child. So the husband was overdoing the work. He was doing what we call an overtime. Up to about 11 at night.
Yes.
And coming home late. Only to let these children, have the children feed well, go to school, because of the wife is the one who brought these children here.
That was complicated indeed.
Now you see, the wife reported to me that this gentleman, my husband, he comes every time after midnight. She explained everything. I said, okay, fine. After explaining, there's no problem. So what do we do? Let the husband be there, let you also be there. Get enough airtime, put it on speakerphone, talk, and then let this gentleman also talk. The gentleman told me, Daktari, the reason why I'm coming this late is because of these 2 extra children. If only my child, I can be there latest 7 at night or 6:30 at night in the evening. And he told me, Daktari, can you just give us a very simple thing? Let the lady take the 2 children where, and then I remain with 1 child. I'll do my work, I'll be doing everything, because from the bakery, I'm too tired. And whatever she thinks that can be done to a woman, I cannot do. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about, yeah.
And if she can give me that time to come on time, only work like any other employee, I'll do these other things.
He will be at home early.
He said, this is a punishment to me in disguise. Remember, now you are being punished by this young man by name Prince, coming to the doctor. And you know, sometimes I feel so bad, and I've been telling ladies here, if you know that well, it's something happening like this and this.
Like the case of mine. Yeah, you see my case. I was outside there, working hard, sending money at home. Yeah? And then coming back, find out that another man is in my house. Though he is my brother, but What is that?
But now you see even the
Here?
husband.
Yes.
And
There is another
You are
man.
talking of your
And
brother.
he is telling us he is rich, but he cannot afford 5,000 now. I told you these people are faking life and they are not going anywhere. Stano.
Tell this young man,
Mhm.
Prince,
Mhm.
will not let him go the way he thinks.
Mhm.
Because he has introduced many things in this very simple thing.
Very
Suppose he was somebody who was calm to be advised,
Mhm.
we would have left it at that. But tell him now, I want all these things done. I want the DNA done, but the much that is too entailed. And I may mention other things that I want to feature in that DNA. That sometimes don't even feature in most of DNAs.
What I'm seeing here, Daktari, it's like you are the one who is going to save my life. I may even hate Vanessa for nothing. Are you getting this? Junior might be back to me.
And Williams do this, my friend. If your brother, the DNA may mark him right, and some recessive traits are found on your side, what I may say, check how your brother is. Don't let your child suffer.
Yes.
Because this child, remember, is in your house. We say this, the umbrella that shelters somebody, don't throw it away. This wife is your wife.
Can you call that Prince in?
Let him come in, because you see, this, you said your wife is?
Vanessa.
So Vanessa, this is an umbrella that has really given you the shelter.
Yes.
Remember, this is so-and-so's husband. This is so-and-so's wife. You see that? So don't just divorce.
So what is it?
I must
Does
have
it mean that
grounds.
you finished all the things that you wanted?
You are
So
back
you want
here
to
with a
discuss
lot
all
of
the
noise.
issues, then you're telling me.
You are back here with a
I
lot of noise.
cannot have a seat. Will
If
you
you
think that
cannot
I'm
sit on this chair,
No,
you cannot
Williams,
sit-
don't say that
sit
to me.
there, sit
I
there.
need to know the
Please,
truth.
can
Why
I
are you
have a
taking
seat?
me away?
Have a seat.
Why did you
Have a
take me?
seat.
Because we needed to understand some things.
So meanwhile I'm not understanding. I'm just down.
By the
I'm not
way-
using
by
my
the
white
way,
coconut. You mean that?
Mr. Prince.
No, don't mention my name, please.
Hear
Why
this.
why did
Hear
you
this?
Why-
No. Hear this, brother. The doctor is talking to us
You know-
elaborately that we cannot avoid.
Why did you
Calm down?
allowed me?
Calm down. I'm telling you the truth. Calm down. Let the doctor talk to you.
You know, I don't know what's going on
We
here.
are giving
Or
Daktari
the doctor was part of
we are
it.
giving Daktari some few minutes to just have a talk.
No.
Can you have a seat?
Was he part of this?
Remember, the
That's the
doctor
truth that I want to
said
know.
that the things that he is presenting to you will help
Why
you in
this
future.
man, you know, he's understanding many things here, but he's just trying to make things to be round, and he's making things to be so much complicated that I don't understand.
Can you have a seat?
You know, Stano,
The doctor is able.
no. The way you are taking me, I don't like that.
Have a seat.
I
have a
thought
seat.
when we were coming
Have
to the
a seat.
hospital,
Have a
The
seat.
doctor
we were
is
going to
able
discuss
to
only one thing.
break things down to you.
No. You mean I don't absorb anything that he is trying to say?
Prince.
Okay, can you tell us how old this junior is than he is Prince? How old is Junior?
Of course, Junior is 4 years, almost 5.
I'll ask you a very simple question. Almost 5. You're talking 4 years, almost 5. And you're the father.
Okay.
You're talking of 4 years, almost 5. Are we there? So remember, there are some benefit of doubt.
In June, he will be 5 years.
I'm writing down. Just talk, and then
Yeah,
now
I'm telling you
I'll
the truth.
pin you down. Because I'm going to pin you down somewhere. You're saying he's 4 years, about 5 years,
yeah.
almost 5 years. So this almost would mean how many months or how many weeks?
So,
Yeah.
you're making me with a lot of calculation.
Answer that.
In an office, or we are in a class.
No.
You want me to
Just
what are you trying to do? Are you trying to insult me, or what are you trying to do?
William,
You know, I still don't understand the reason why you took me out.
help
Yes,
me,
yes,
sir.
yes,
Me,
yes, yes,
I
yes.
don't have anything to
You know,
talk
the
about.
questions that you are asking me, I don't understand. I don't get.
Wait.
He's telling me Junior is 4 years, almost 5 years.
Yes.
Are we there?
Then what's wrong with that?
And now I want him to tell me 4 years, almost 5 years. This almost would mean what?
I told you.
Explain.
I've already said that. Did you know? Do you mean that you don't have the mind or you don't understand everything?
Explain.
You don't understand things here, or what's wrong with you?
4 years, almost 5 years. This is what I want to know. And this almost, remember, and I'm telling you this, what we have to know.
You know, you're really making me angry. I don't like this.
Remain calm.
It takes 40 years maximum to be out of the womb.
40 weeks.
40 weeks, I mean.
Yes.
To be out of the
That's obvious.
These 40 weeks, are we there? He's telling
You're
us,
talking about obvious things that is
no.
happening.
Let Dr. explain.
40 weeks, that would be 40 over 52. That's 40 weeks.
Yes.
Because 1 year has 52 weeks. And 40 over 52 would mean 40 weeks. Now this young man, he's telling us 4 years, almost 5 years. Can he give us the date of birth of this junior?
You are bringing another perspective. You are bringing another point.
Are we not in? Are we in a court? What are you trying to do? You know, I'm not getting things here.
Can you
Are we in a court or
are
are
you
in
able to
hospital?
provide the birth certificate of that child?
Of course, I have everything. I can prove it.
Just
I have the birth certificate.
About the
William, we have no problem. This DNA thing, I've turned it down. You can even see. I'm not discussing about
yes,
it.
Yes.
Me, the only thing I'm discussing about now, can Prince give me the date of birth of Junior?
Come on, guys. You know, this was not about the discussion that we are going to discuss it now. I've brought you my papers so that you can confirm it by yourself. And you want to know many things that will not make sense here. We are not in a court. Williams, do you understand that? Are you not getting the point? We are not in a court. We are in the hospital. And we are trying to make some things here.
You are shouting unto me?
And I'm still repeating this, and I will never repeat myself. Junior is not your son, and you will never see Junior. And if that thing is not the right DNA,
William, the reason why I'm mentioning your name many times, it's you that can listen to what I'm saying.
Yes.
so me, I don't understand things.
Okay,
You mean I don't?
fine.
Why are you insulting me, and why are you making things to be heard here?
Okay.
Even you are a doctor, you understand. If somebody want to take your son away from you,
Prince, when I call
how will you feel?
When I call you Prince, would you just be quiet the way when I say William?
I
William
can't-
keeps.
I can't be patient because
when I
you-
say when
you
I
are too
say-
much on me.
When I say William, William normally is quiet. When I say Prince, can you be quiet? Prince.
I can, but you are too much on me.
How
That's the reason why. And
I
you're making
talk
things.
to- how can I talk to somebody who is not quiet? Surely.
Very hard.
So ask your question, because you know.
Okay, Prince.
What do you want me?
Okay, fine.
do for you?
What I want you to do for me is this. On the date of birth, where was this child born? Which hospital?
Do you still need the hospital? You still know you want to know the hospital where Junior was born?
In the DNA, you will tell me this thing. The date of birth was this, the hospital was this, as we go, you see. This thing surely will help me because even the birth certificate will get the hospital where the child was born, the date of birth. You see that? I hope you get those things in birth certificate.
Yes.
Or they're not there.
They are there.
Then now, if a gentleman claims that, well, this is my child, he doesn't know the hospital of the birth of the
Who told
child.
you that I don't know the hospital?
But I've
You've
asked
never
that.
allowed me to ask that, to answer
Okay,
that.
give me the answer then.
So how do you expect me to talk when you are too much on me? You are asking me several questions at the same time.
no,
You're expecting me to
no.
answer you.
The doctor is very clear, Prince.
Daktari.
Not that clear, you know.
Ngoja kidogo.
You are just supporting him just because he's too harsh on me, and you're just you people. I'm seeing you. There's something that's going on here that we should.
We'll do this. Next time I may call you. But now what I need done here, everybody has to know. When you have a problem for your wife to conceive, and you have a wife, are you married?
Of course, I have a wife, Vanessa.
Who is your wife?
Vanessa is my. Why are you asking me that? And you know everything. I have my family, and that's why I'm fighting for my family so that I can have them. I don't want to lose my family. That's all.
William, the problem is this. either of you, because I'm seeing William and you. I've heard of somebody by the name of Mondi, and I'm not seeing him here.
That's a mere danda. You cannot even mention that name. How I wish you could have known that person.
Wait, so
It's just that you don't know that guy called Omondi.
Can you please shut up?
the two of you, what I want to tell you is this. If anybody has a problem, that would mean that, well, in the birth side, in a childbearing, it could be the wife's side.
You know,
I'm talking of something. I'm not even addressing you. I'm talking of everybody. Let that thing be posted to the wife, if this is your real wife, to the husband, if this is your real husband. Talk about it in the house. Come to me. Tell me this is where the problem is. And remember, you give me clear, clinical diagnosis about yourself. You get that?
Yes,
And I'm talking to everybody, not Prince, I'm not mentioning you here. And this will help us not to have this issue of this is my child and it's not my child. You get that?
Yes.
Are we there?
Yes.
Because now this one, me as a doctor, I would know William now is back from US or whoever he was. And William now has brought the wife here. On the, no, this is a general thing.
Let me tell you. I just want to
What the doctor is talking about is so important.
I just need to make myself clear. You know, you are wrong. You are making something here to be wrong. Let me tell you. You know what? Vanessa had really told you that Junior is my son. And you still want Vanessa to come here so that they can confirm?
Okay, if Vanessa...
Okay,
She told you.
I may use a very bad word. And I got it when I was in primary school or somewhere thereabout. Empty debates, they make a lot of...
So I'm empty, David. Why are you calling me empty, David? Why are you calling me empty, David?
Security.
I'm empty.
This person
you can't just abuse me and you expecting me
Get
to...
him out.
No.
Tell him to doctor.
It's not now.
I will
I will not get out.
I will
No
release her.
way. How can you call me
Have your
empty,
bahasha.
David?
Have your bahasha.
And let me make something clear before I go. Give me my papers first.
Get out. Get out.
Before I go, let me tell you.
Get out. Get
You will
out.
never see Junior. In fact, you will never see
Get
Junior.
out.
You will never see Junior. You will never see him.
Get out.
You will never see him. Let me go. I will never.
Let him get out.
Doctor, this is a mad person. This is a mad person.
What's happening?
This guy is
William, what you need to do, if you have, sometimes you know, I do laugh, and I tell people, sometimes it's good not to give answers. Because you see, this gentleman, there is something. He has been possessed. Either whatever you have has possessed him. Whatever you own has possessed him.
True, doctor.
You know, that one I know. I'm sitting here and I know people sometimes, when somebody owns so much, they are possessed. In that they have put in their mind that, well, the moment I take this child will have to get from the other side and I will benefit. You see that? Because what he has brought here, I've asked him a very simple question. Hospital, he does not know. If you are a real father and this is your child, you don't get the child from the hospital when he's born. So you go for the child.
You go for the child.
Daktari, I want to line up with this thing.
Yes.
Last time I received a lot of calls. So many people saying, Stano, actually what you did is beyond reasonable doubt. Because you helped a lot of people. They told me when they came to your office, when they came for advice, when they came for some maybe medical advices and also kutengenezwa hata kuponyeshwa. They're telling me you are God sent maraika.
What's happening? I've received many ladies and even men. And I've been telling them, follow the instructions of the treatment. If you follow the instructions of treatment, they come here, tell me, thank you, doctor. I've found others that have even missed their period for 11 years.
Actually, they called me a lot of
I've found,
so many.
I've seen some ladies that are suffering from what we call hysterism. Hysterism is what now changes a female to a male. And I've received some of them that have even started developing the male hair on them. And they have gone to doctors. these doctors are telling them, cut weight. It's because of obesity.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked one of them, how can you cut weight and whatever is bringing this weight is the hysterism? This question is when the ovaries have the cysts, we call them polycysts of the ovaries. They make ovaries to be blocked totally. Therefore, there is no periods. In fact, in every being, we have two hormones. We have the androgen and we have the estrogen. Me here, I'm a man, I have the estrogen and androgen. It's only that the estrogen are low in me. That's why I'm a man. And male also, they undergo what we call feminization. You can change to be a female. So these ladies that came, what I told them, the first one I told, okay, fine. Because, no, you see, people are saying this. I said, no, don't say about this. Try, when I start the treatment, you've come. I don't tell people, sleep on the bed, I want to do any examination. You give me a clinical explanation. And that clinical is what we call clinical diagnosis. You'll explain yourself, everything about yourself. Then it will help me know what you are suffering from. Others, I consult on phone. They call, they ask this, and this. I tell them, okay, fine. Explain everything about yourself. There's a lady who was from United Arab Emirates. I think she had a very bad hyperacidity. And she had been admitted, I don't know for how many times, for ulcers and what.
Yes.
Now she's in Nakuru. She was in Malindi the other day. She's in Nakuru. That lady, the hyperacidity went, and she's now very well.
Actually, she even called me to confirm.
Yeah,
She
that
told
lady.
me the doctor was too professional, and actually she had visited so many hospitals without getting the treatment.
So that lady, I'm very happy because she followed the instructions. Even these ladies that are coming here, another one had what we call the blisters on the face, rashes. In fact, many of them. And she came that, well, at place of work, these people are really making her not even to leave her face open.
Actually, even so many people have so low esteem because of the blisters on the face and the pimples.
So when she came, she was somewhere around, I don't want to mention where patients come from.
Don't mention.
In fact, her treatment, they all went. And the lady now, in fact, she's doing very well. She came with this other lady that had that male problem in her. The lady that held the male problem in her, the sweat of the male went. Now she can sit with other people without that sweat of male. And now, in fact, the period have started coming, which never before. The peacocking, that is the enlargement of the chest, has started coming down because the androgen that was in the system is now being washed out. The maleness is being washed out. The femaleness now is coming in. You see that?
What actually amazed me most is this one couple who called me. They were having some problems conceiving.
Yes.
But actually, after visiting you, they told me right now they are happy. They are happy. They have visited thousands of hospitals. But after visiting here, sai kila kitu ni chonjo.
There's a lady that, in fact, 3 ladies, they've even sent text here. There's another one who's coming from somewhere, I don't want to talk about the name. That lady, after the treatment, she told me, Daktari, please, if I may not be successful, my husband will kill me. It's even here text. They told her, no, follow the instructions, then you'll give me the answer. Then, Daktari, you see what I told her? No. When she sent a message here, Daktari, I am pregnant. I sent her the message, glorify the name of the Lord. That's the answer that I sent her. Because you see, that lady, the husband was like sending her. There is another lady that the menopause came before the time of menopause.
Early.
And the husband told her, get out of my house.
Wow.
She came here crying. I reversed the menopause. She's now back to the normal what?
Function.
One thing that I'm always happy about you is that hubahatishangi. And if he sees that this is something that I'm not familiar with, he will actually recommend you to a person mwenye anajua pia huyu hata bahatisha. You understand? You know there is no one who can be jack of all things. And if he just sees atakwambia huyu atakusaidia. You understand? Daktari, why don't you, because hapa hivi staki tuwe wachoyo. Why don't you issue a number mtu yote ambaye akona shida yoyote. Another thing that you don't know is that you also do counseling. Yeah, very good counseling. In marriage.
So you are a counselor too?
Of course.
That
Professional.
Yeah.
On one I do, on phone I do.
Yeah.
So one-on-one I do. You come with your husband.
Actually on phone, that's what you, hapo ndipo alimaliza wale wengine wote. Kwa sababu si lazima ati ukuja kwa ofisi physically. Unaweza piga simu hata ukiwa Gulf, ukiwa America, ukiwa Nakuru, unaona uwezi fika Nairobi, ukiwa mbalimbali, you can call. You understand?
I understand.
And he will actually advise you accordingly.
Through the phone?
Through the phone.
Just on phone?
Of course. Hata mimi kuna wakati mnaamkanga nikiumwa na mwili kidogo, ni simu tu daktari, this. And actually vile ataniambia tu, ananiambianga tu chukua dawa nimetumana. Nakuja tu na nawasabu watu mbea. Yeah.
So William, what we may do in future, we should follow the instructions.
Thank you.
There's a lady from Uganda, a Karamajong lady, who came and she followed the instructions. She got a baby and went back.
She's where?
There's a lady who was masturbating and was even fearing to sit where others are.
And you know, people don't know that that's also a condition which is affecting so many people.
So that lady, she called me from Qatar. And I hope you know Qatar, when you go working there, I hope you know how Qatar people behave. When you go working there, you masturbate, they think you're admiring their husbands.
Yeah.
So that lady called crying. But I told her, why is this thing happening? That, oh, you see, Doctor, I may be losing my job because this thing is happening. But I explained to her, the reason why is this and this and this.
Yes.
Yeah. I told her, go to a pharmacist. And I talked to the pharmacist. Yeah. It stopped. And I'm very happy that, well, that lady is still working there. Let her help her family.
Glory to
Yeah.
God.
Daktari, I would like you issue the number.
The number 07.
Iseme pole pole, chukua kalamu na karatasi. Ama kama ni simu, chukua simu. Anza kuandika hii namba. Usiseme, oh, tumekuwa wachoyo. Sio sisi tu tunasaidika, pia wewe saidika. Ipeane tena pole pole tu, mtu iandike. Kila mtu amechukua kalamu na karatasi. Kalamu na karatasi kila mtu amechukua. Kama ni simu, chukua na usave hii namba. Kwa sababu hii namba inaweza kusaidia, inaweza saidia rafiki yako.
Kabisa.
Inaweza saidia mtu unajua. Mtu anajua mtu ako na shida. Piga namba.
Piga namba.
Kupiga tu daktari atakwambia atakusaidia ama hawezi. Understand? And actually what I Kenya napenda sana is his pricing.
Yes.
Very fair. Although hakuna pesa ambayo inaweza toshana na kuponyeshwa.
Haitoshani.
Though his pricing is the best. The best.
And also another thing I do with my patients, I'm sorry to say this. Those who come, I don't just prescribe go by. I take my patients to school. You see, when you see at my treatment, we do a lot of diagrams because I want the patient to know this is actually what you are suffering from.
This is the cause.
And this is the cause. This is the dictionary. We can read and I'll tell you this thing that you may not know in the medical term, because you know we use a lot of medical terms.
Yes.
This is what it means.
And
so
also
that you
to
know
prevent this, do this.
And if you know where it is in your body, withdraw the body. And of course, leave alone even that. I tell people this. I tell people, okay, fine. If it comes to your body, we talk about this is your body. This is your body. We talk about that. We talk about your body. Of Because we talk about your body,
Naona kila kitu iko
This is
hapa.
a serious
we talk
doctor.
about your body,
This
and
is a
we talk about
serious
your
doctor.
body.
Stand up.
When we talk about your body, we tell you actually this what's happening. Your husband is eating a lot. Why? He's burning these calories because he's doing a lot of work. And if you look at the husband himself also, you look at him, you say, anyway, this is my husband, and he's burning the calories because this one does a lot of work and everything. Everything be it now when it comes. Okay, fine, there's a lady.
Daktari, naona kila mtu amechukua namba. Issue the number.
So the number, it's 0 7 2 6 6 0
Hata ningependa uangalie pale.
0726 60 7219 0726 60 7219.
Kuna mtu hajachukua? Kuna mtu hajachukua? Naona wawili watatu. Rudia tena pole pole tu.
0726 60 7219. That's the number. Call me anytime. Call me anytime. But call me on something that is medically.
Usimpigie kumuuliza umbea watu wangu. Hajui chochote. Usimpigie kumuuliza Will Williams. Hajui Will Williams.
Ndio.
Ama daktari unajua Will Williams.
No, I'm only saying
Hajui
today.
Prince. Hajui Omondi.
Hajui.
Hajui Vanessa.
Hajui.
This man that has misbehaved here, I don't know him. So don't ask me about Daktari. Do you know that man that was in your office? What? I don't know him because I've received him just like any other.
Usimpigie tafadhali kumuuliza maswali ya umbea. Maswali ya umbea ni pale kwa comment section Hiyo namba ni kumpigia ukitaka kusuluhisha jambo. Either way ni mgonjwa or you need counseling. You know one thing I noticed na watu, they don't take counseling as serious as it should be. And I know counseling do wonders.
In fact, in the day-to-day life, Sir Williams, I want to tell you something.
Tell me.
Remember, in counseling, you will save a lot. Do you know that you save a lot in counseling? Because if you get in your house and you are a husband, and you think I cannot be counseled, you think that me, I am a man of his own.
I'm a man enough.
You know, time will come, you'll be getting in your house as late as 1 at night. Because umepitia kwa pombe, I want to go there when problems have been done. The problem now you call your wife problem. You see that?
Very true.
But when you are cancelled, remember, I'm sorry, sometimes even me, my child was asking me the other day, Daddy, as we know when you are annoyed, I asked her, why? The names, if you call me this name, I know that you are annoyed. If you call me this, so this name, if you call us with our baptism name in full, we know that there you are serious. But when you call us the baptism name in short, we know that you are not serious. And there was a gentleman who was telling me, since I'm a Luo, that it may force you to beat your wife before she's buried, because I've never placed a hand on my wife. And I've never placed a hand on my children. And I've been doing the counseling to my children. Sir, last time I told me, and now also this one I'm telling Williams, even if you are talking to Prince about your things, do this, sir. What you need to do, kindly, try to tell your children what you will give them. Promise something for the child to work hard. From my firstborn, I promised my child, when you get a plane, I'll buy you a plot. He got a plane in Form 4. He's an engineer now. I have 3 children. The second, I told her, if you get 390 marks in Standard 8, I'll give you the house that I built first in Nairobi. She did that. I gave her that house. The last born, who is now in Alliance, he got 411 last time. I told him, you get any marks after 400, I'll give you 2 plots. I'll make sure that I try and do that. He came and he sent me a message on phone. I just saw those things of laugh. Then I saw the
The
message.
two emojis.
Yes, the emojis. Then the only subject he got A minus was only, I don't know, this social what. But the rest, he got A. He went to Alliance.
Wait a bit, Daktari. Somebody is in Alliance and already has 2 plots. Wadau! Daktari, I know one thing.
So we should be, even this William, you see why William is fighting over this child with the prince. Prince has seen William in this nice attire. Are you seeing the nice attire that William is putting on? I don't want to be a doctor who talks of other things. He's seeing that, well, William is coming in with heftiness, that's heavily carried. And now if I say this is my child, if we are fighting over the child, William may give me some money, wachana na mtoto, ayo wangu. You see that? And if the child, probably the success lies on my side that, well, this is my child, I will gain still. You see that? So the child, normally people fight about children based on how is the quality that is attached on the child. Nobody would go for a child in the street and say, I want to do DNA with this child to be my child. And if at all somebody does that, come tomorrow here with the DNA of any child, yule mwenye yuko pale kwa street. And that one, I'm promising William, I'll even borrow. I'll give you 10,000 to work out with.
Watu wangu. Najua umezoea vitu fupi.
Stano.
Wamezoea umbea
I've enjoyed being in this office.
You have enjoyed? Daktari. We are not even yet out of the office.
Daktari.
I can see.
Daktari. What is your name again?
Okay, fine. My name is Okwelo Ogoye. Okelo Ogoye.
Hello?
Ogoye.
Doctor.
Dr. Okelo Ogoye.
Dr. Okelo Ogoye. I will have to visit you again.
Of course.
And this is Sagam Medical Center.
Sagam
Medical Center. The reason why I gave this place the name Sagam, I bought my first plot when I was in Form 1. If you may ask me.
That's what I was, that is something that I was not thinking. I was thinking that you are related to something like Game Sagam.
It is Game Sagam. But that Sagam was my primary school.
Oh.
But when I was doing my Form 1 in Maranda, I was tuitioning how many schools? 3 of them. And I bought a shamba on tuition fee that I was getting.
This is unique.
So I'm telling you, tell Prince or whoever is working against something that he doesn't own to work hard. Go lift even the 6x6 stones, 9 by what, and make sure that I'm toiling to know that whatever I get, nobody will ask me questions about it.
And that's why. And that's why we are telling you people, prime plot pale Bamburi. Bamburi, a very prime area, understand? Na hii ni pahali unaweza jenga hoteli, unaweza jenga nyumba ya kulala, ama unaweza jenga kwako pia. Bamburi. Bamburi, Mombasa. Hiyo ndio backbone ya coastal area. Either uko Voi ama wapi, watu wote lazima Bamburi kwanza. Unaelewa watu wangu? Umeelewa watu wangu? Hii kwanza, so watu wangu the first person. Hii ni project. Bado hatujiachilia. Hatujiachilia kwa sababu tunajua watu ni wengi wamepiga simu by the way. So far, so every time, anytime itakuwa ready. Tumefanyia 1 2 3 1 2 3 kwanza ili iwe ready kabisa. Unaelewa watu wangu? The moment itakuwa tayari. Tunaweka picha pale.
But tell even male, those who have problems, those who have stricture of the male part, I've seen some here that are strictured. Let them come, let them not fear. I'm not dealing on only female, but even the male. Male fear to go to hospital.
Yes, I know.
Because people will say that you are not functioning. Female, they go. But those male who come here, remember, after stepping out of this office, I don't greet my patients. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Out of the office, I don't greet you because you may think that what we have discussed here, I still have it in mind.
And that's where your phone number comes in. If maybe he feels too shy to come to the hospital,
Yes.
just call.
Yeah.
Of course, watu wangu, kumbukeni prime plot ni bambuli. Umesikia kutoka kwa daktari. Make an investment, bwana. An investment. And you know one thing about investment? It never depreciates. It never depreciates.
William will make an investment. I know that being a Luo, probably he has 20 of them. The Atta has even 100.
Yes. Daktari.
Thank you. Have a good time. God bless us.
Watu wangu, let's meet in a bit. You're watching Pastor Show. Ameombea master ukipenda stano. Namba yetu ni rahisi sana, 0708 06 91 30. 0708 06 91 30. Kumbuka hiyo namba si ya daktari, hiyo ni namba ya Pastor Group Limited, either ya Pastor Show ama ya Pastor Realtors. Daktari, kabla tufunge, namba yako tafadhali.
0726 60 7219. 0726 60 7219.
Right?
I'm a Luo, but I also know some of these.
Unajua Williams, namba yako inaitishwa sana. Lakini hii hatuwapei sana. Watu wangu acheni.
Kwanza.
Watu wangu, let's meet in a bit. Amstano ya umbea master.
Yes.
Twende nyumbani. Sijaona Williams amefurahia hivyo.
Sasa wenye wanataka kukuja njoni, ofisi iko hapa, tuongee. Hatutatembea na mambo yenu. Tafadhali.
Kweli.
Na sisi ni wewe.
Mbarikiwe.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
All right. Asante daktari.
Thank you so much.
Asante.
Thank you.